Yo, 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 guys, I'm about to go live. There's not much time left, but I just want to show you guys something quickly. This is something that Evil has used in multiple mobile games, The Walking Dead, Whiteout Survival, even Aftermath Survival for a bit, but like it barely, Aftermath pissed me off just for how much they wanted for just resources alone. If you guys think Whiteout Survival is rank, some other games are rank as well. So everyone should be aware of Discord if you're playing mobile games. It's huge. Channels and roles. I'm just going to show you guys when you join a server. And if you want to join my server, reach out to me. But we're just going to do quickly. I'll show you what. So when you first join, this is what it's going to look like. So ignore that. I'm in just a voice chat right now. It's going to ask you some questions. If there's too many people joining, you're going to have to do a CAPTCHA. Look at that. I got some questions. So English, pick that role. If you speak French, there's different, doesn't really matter. Got the translator role. I used to have individual automatic translator channels. Don't anymore. So pick English, most of you guys. Pick what system you play on. You can see if you just want to be on here for just mobile, mobile. If you want to be on here for PC, PC. But everyone's going to be mainly mobile. Do you play Whiteout Survival? If you hit no or yes, 358, 451 people have this in common because I just give you a different role, so I know you're just part of the community. So hit yes, it's giving you access. This one here you can skip if you're not in state 1 to state 10. Skip. Read some server rules, and then you're going to get to the server guide. Server guide's at the top left, and this is basically just teaching you guys how to use Discord. Gaming community heavily supported by Whiteout Survival Gaming. So right now we got 52 people online, 449 members total. How to use a translator. It's going to go here. Teaches you how to use the translator. Just click, react to a comment, any comment with the flag. You can do that. Since I'm just onboarding right now, I can't react. We'll go back to server guide. Ask for more roles. You can type in this channel. So if you want a certain role, if you join state 1 and you don't know where to find your clan role, we can give you a role. Back last one, read more in-depth rules. What I kind of be, my biggest one is right here, guys. You can translate them if you need. Different languages are already translated. And, you know, there's other roles you can just do yourself. So it helps our moderators out. YouTube subscriber. I'll give you another role. Do you play Rust? Bash Brother 3 has just been starting to play that. And then any of these questions you decide to go back, you can go up and hit. So yeah, guys, that's basically it for Discord. If you want in, let me know. Cheers. Yo, 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 guys, what's up? Here it is. I made a quick short about, and yeah, it's it's caught me off guard a bit. Um, these wide, I thought it was gonna be state 10 to 19. I don't know why that is, but states 1 to 9 we've kind of been together from the start, so that made a lot of sense. Gen 7, you can basically expect these groups to always be together now. Some states might die completely, especially if 50 people are jumping out. Could be 100 people, could be 150 people jumping out of one state. So who knows exactly how many people are actually going to leave their states. It'll be, I kind of hope they have how many active players are on each state, because they are obviously monitoring our states, because there's going to be lead and ordinary states they're talking about here. So it would be definitely cool before you go somewhere is seeing the actual activity level of the state. So if we're going to jump to a state, yeah, okay, if the power is high, but maybe it's not active at all. Maybe you got a couple, like there's states with I don't know, there's got to be a couple states with two players that are over 1 billion power now. But say you join that and the power is kind of, not saying false, but what good is that power if they're not active in the state chat, in the alliance chat, not active for events? I'm not sure if I'd really want to transfer to a state knowing, without knowing how many people are active in that state. So what I do suggest, guys, if there's a state you have in mind, you guys gotta create a farm right now, go check it out and see how active it is. Just go to the world chat or even watch the alliances. If there's a certain alliance you want to watch, check them out. Just kind of on the times you normally play your main account, look how busy that alliance is. Because if it's not busy, do you really want to jump over there and join it? Anything, yo, Zoct. Yeah, man, state 69 is extremely strong, eh? What's the damage record? 40 million damage in your own rally. We've had a couple of those. Gen 5 is way stronger for Bear than Gen 6. Just a heads up for anyone that's like, I'm gonna upgrade. Gen 5, Hector is still way stronger. But jumping back to these state transfer things, pre-transfer days, I'm still going to go with the state transfer facts. People are like, it's not saying anything about the facts that we've discussed about. Those still stand pat. If you're not sure about the facts, I have 2 videos on state transfers. I was making them in Mexico, I believe. I made both of them. So I was winded, drunk, tired. So apologies on the quality of those videos. But can only transfer to a state at invitation of the president in phase 2 or phase 3 above the power cap. So if you're stronger, these power caps they're to protect the ordinary states, not the lead states. Some people are like, maybe I won't be able to join this lead state because I'll be above the cap. Leading states power cap threshold cannot be modified, and they're set to the lowest level by default. So that might be like 1. I kind of like, state 1, or it's like all the earlier states, the lowest level by default. Maybe it's not power level 1. Maybe it's power level, 50 million or 25 million. It should almost be like an average of all the states combined. So state 1 to state 9, what's the average power level of active players? Yeah, I'm assuming state 1 is going to be a leading state. I'll be stoked if it isn't, because I'll bring in 25 people. I'll send invites out to 25 people that want them, that are from state 1 to state 9. There's a couple of people that reached out within those states already. We have some plans for some players not joining state 1, so we're helping other states. So to say state 1 or evil is a state killer, no, we're helping other states get more active in this. It's not about keeping state 1 alive, but it's about keeping many of these first states alive. So as much as I always chirp state 2, I don't want to see 50 people leave state 2. I don't want to see 150 people leave state 2. I do just want I want some active states, because when these server merges happen and server wars, like we talk about state for state, I'm talking server wars or state wars. Maybe that's the best way to describe it. A new map where we all build towards and we all fight, and it's a bloodbath. It won't be a fun bloodbath for state 1 if the state we match up against is dead. So there's some states that need some steroids. We need to inject some people. That does not work. I thought I was like, I just went live. I just got called in. No, I didn't get called in. All right, guys. Yeah, any questions on state transfers? We got to visit the state facts again, the transfer facts. I mean, that's found on Discord. I ran like a little clip about Discord earlier. If you were in here prior, it's basically how to join the Bash Brothers Discord, how to, like, what happens, the server onboard setting. I've been sharing some information there, and the information I've been sharing, and I need your guys' help, anyone live right now. I'm trying to find more about this custom artistry chest. So the ones with charms. Obviously, I'd like to even know about this. If any of you guys have the ornament chest right now, are you guys getting 360 essence stones? I seen some screenshots yesterday in Discord, and it didn't make sense because I get basically in total I get 360 charm designs times 3, so it's at 1140. Let's see, is it 360 times 3? No, sorry, 380. So I can pick for the artistry chest, I can pick charms. I'm just going to jump to my Discord quickly here, guys. I can choose charms up to 1140. So 3 times, 380, 380, 380. I need to know about the charm designs and charm guides. So I'm just going to the guide right now, Chief Charms. So I basically been trying to price this out, and I think this is the cheapest. So charm designs needed for maxing out all your charms, like I'm talking about T11 or tier 11, not T11, tier 11 charms. You need 48,600 charm designs in total. So the cheapest way I could find it was these chests. So Mythic Artistry chest gives you 1140 at the highest right here. So this here is about $139.99, but then you guys see my prices. I have taxes that comes to $155.39. So doing basic math, I took the max charm designs needed, so 48,600 divided by 1140, so this deal right here, and I had to buy this 42 times, 42.63 times. I just rounded it up. So total cost for maxing out my charm designs is $6,624 Canadian, which roughly converts to $4,955 US. That's just for charm designs to get to tier 11. I'm talking getting to these guys charm levels to 11. But you still need charm guides, and that's where I need your guys' help. So anyone, please, screenshots. I need to see the charm guides. I do believe it's 380 for state 1 to state 9. If you're in a later state, I'd like to know. But this is probably the cheapest way to max your designs, especially if you wait on it. So as I said in past streams, if you're going to invest in this game, maybe invest into pets first, because state 1 to state 600, it's the same packs. But obviously my chests are much better than later states, because I've seen some crazy screenshots yesterday. So 360 in S29. So that is a little less than mine. No taxes are added. Rough. So let's just do real quick on there. So $99 exactly. 99 times 42. Maybe, so it's actually 4,200. It's cheaper, much cheaper if I buy everything in US. Maybe I should use a VPN. Oh, he's talking Essence Stones. Okay. Anyone, Charm Designs. I just really needed to finish a guide. If someone's got it, I'm trying. People keep asking me, how much does it cost to be a whale? How much does it cost to be a dolphin? And I'm gonna give you guys the truth and what's the cheapest way. So, I'm surprised there's no taxes added. So, $360 max. So that's the same, which is good from S1 to, so Robert State 179, it has the exact same pack as State 1, which is good. I know I missed the charms. I didn't even look at it. Yeah, that's what I need. Anyone, if you guys could even ask your whales or your dolphins, anyone that's purchased the charm designs, ask them to send you how many they got. I'm getting about $11.40 per on my max purchase, but I didn't need these designs for a while, but now the guides are starting to become more in need. So State 501 is at 80, so you can get 80 per. Taxes is rank. Yeah, you know what? That's just crazy because basically, what's going on there? We got just say $100. Though $20 cheaper if you do it in US per pack. Well, maybe we got to move out of Canada. Are you back in Canada right now? Wasn't even sure. Someone just sent me on Discord. That's all I got to say. Someone send me the pack. Send me a screenshot of what you get on this thing. I'd be really interested. Because to be a dolphin, to be a whale, to compete against whales, it's nice to give you guys the actual numbers, because people keep asking, and honestly, since May, I haven't gone hard in this. So US players, you hear that? You guys are basically getting a discount. Yo, 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 it's my trend word. That's what it ended up being. When I ended up going that way, people kind of laughed when it all started in the Discord. It all started with The Walking Dead, and I'd pop into voice chats. I'm like, yo, 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 and I just stuck with it. So naturally, those in State 1 to State 9 are looking to join State 1. I'm not going to take presidency because I'm working up north next week. So I won't be around. I will be around on Discord. I will be around on my mobile phone. But €120, that's after, like, that comes right out of your bank account, right from the mobile app. That's what I'm looking for, the interested. Because it's kind of like, I'm trying to give the rough estimate for what it costs. So my Canadian seems to be much higher. So it looks like US get better deals, which yesterday I had a Canadian whale from Vancouver messaging me, and he'll actually be pretty ticked off when I started doing my math. I'm like, this is rank. But any of you guys deciding to spend on this mobile game, all I gotta say is just do the do the pets if you're starting off. That's new servers. The pet packs are the same as old servers. Don't go everything's getting much cheaper. I don't want to push Fire Castle 8. I do have WS on my phone. I just don't really go live on my phone. I'm not upgrading the legendary gear today. You guys quit trying to make me use packs. Not packs. Quit trying to make me use my backpack. I do not want to use my backpack. I might as well wait till Generation 7 and try and compete against these other states, because it's gonna be a push, right? So I do need that little advantage to try and get, top 5, so I can actually get the Generation 7 hero, which should be dropping in probably like the next month. Upgrade the gear. You guys are so like I'm not even placed. Let's look at state of power. This is being a blowout. This is why I don't even care. 3.4 billion against 1 billion. Shout out to them getting to 1 billion. Originally it was not good. How do I even get parts? So if I do pets, I'll probably use some wild marks. Essence stones, no. Refined crystals, maybe I'll use a couple. Chief gear score. Today's the day. Let's see if anyone went crazy today. Yahoo. Depth trying to keep second place. These two. An evil battle. This guy went crazy in troop training. I heard he trained like 100 million troops, or maybe not 100 million, but 75 million or something. It can't be that, because the point wise doesn't add up. 34 million. Someone could do the T10 conversion for that, unless he's T11. I don't think he is. Upgrade the gear. You guys cannot bully me into spending my backpack. I'm not doing my backpack. Not happening. Not today. I apologize, guys. I can't do it. This guy's like a little whale in his own. He just slowly keeps upgrading. Bash, make a poll. I'm not making a poll. No. People will be so upset at me. I like fighting above my weight scale. So when it comes down to it, if I have weaker chief gear, it makes funner for state. Like if you ask Han, like I'll maybe make a video and I'll ask Han. I'll be like, hey man, are you having any fun just sitting in the Sunfire Castle and there's no real competition? It's actually kind of funner losing in this game. I'm not saying getting zeroed, but it is kind of funner knowing how to say it. It's kind of funner not knowing the outcome. Peaky, just a little, man. That's it. All you missed was I talked about some charm costs. I talked about Discord, joining Discord. I kind of gave a little how to join Discord, what it's about. I've been making roles, so anyone playing different PC games, playing different mobile games, I can make a role for you in the Bash Brothers channel. You just got to say, if there's like a ask for a role channel. Say, hey, I play, example, Bash Brother 3 plays Rust a lot. Yesterday he logged about 12 hours on Rust. So I was like, you know what, man? He's in the PC chat area. I'm like, I'm going to make you a channel just for Rust, so only Rust players see that channel now. So, I don't know if anyone attacked us, honestly. See, this is what things need to change up. There is no real. So rewards expired. Looks like it went all right. We don't take many, right? We just take our 2. We predetermine it. It's a peaceful state. We didn't kill our state. Upgrade chief gear or hero gear with $100 packs. I think that's one of the things you wait till later. Alb Army, do the chief gear like free to play now, and focus on pets, essence stones. Your gear moves over, but I think even the essence stones you can get more later on. You can get more of them later on. How would I say this? You can get more of them later on for a cheaper price. Same thing with Fire Crystal. Fire Crystal's another. That's why I'm going so slow with my Fire Crystal castle. Some of you guys are like, that's not slow. It is kind of daily trying to get like this refinement, this super refinement. Max this out to 50 every time. And I'm just trying to get these guys here. So this 10% chance. I maybe hit it, like, I don't know, I do this at least 25 times a week and maybe hit that once. So I'm shooting above the 10%. But yeah, guys, state transfer is exciting. Sucks that probably most of you guys aren't even the best pack for Fire Crystal. Wait for an event. So like we got Valentine's Day coming up. There's gonna be a Valentine's Day event coming up. Maybe Chinese New Year might happen too. What day is Chinese New Year? Chinese New Year will be Chinese New Year, February 10th. So probably look for it to pop off that Monday, because Valentine's Day is February 14th. There's going to be an event from February 8th to February 14th within those days, guys. So every time you do those top-up events, Fire Crystal come in those events, and there's a lot of speed-ups. Plus, you rank higher in the event, and you can use items that reward you. So if you're going to spend money, which I don't recommend, I just say play free to play and just enjoy yourself, make some friends. Yeah. When you are to start the game, I started the game 425 days ago. Blobfish, what's up, man? Discord link. People are using more Lancers and attack more than Marks and Infantry. Any idea on this? You know what's crazy? I'll talk about this. I hate Mia. I call her missing in action. So this player, who's very strong in State 7, is trying to convince me to use Mia, but don't send any Lancers. So basically saying just send all infantry and all marksmen. So anyone that's like Gen 3 to Gen 4, you could try this out. They said they had lots of success with this. But if you just have Mia in there, so Mia grants all troops a 50% chance, increasing damage 50% up, increasing damage 50%, 50%, and then 40% of reducing 50% damage for all troops. So Mia's stats, and this people are like even Gen 4, Gen 5, they said they had good luck with it. But what they did is they focus on, yo, Camille, thanks for the sub. They focus on leveling up infantry and marksmen, and they said they've had lots of luck with winning with that strategy. Me, I'm still the 1-to-1-to-1 ratio. It's how do I say this? It's much harder to attack and to defend against. So I don't know what I've seen like a 6-to-2-to-1 ratio. So more Lancers and Marksmen. It has a lot to do about your level of your troops. So let's start a Polar Terror and we can just see leveled troops. I might be able to see some wars too. PvP and PvE. Let's go quick here. Let's go back to reports. So wars. I'll just use mine for example here. So 1.9 million troops in this guy, the first. Man, my phone is popping off right now. I'm going to mute the notifications. Apologies, guys. It's my personal phone. It's not even my work phone. All right, so this is what I'm talking about. Your troops matter a lot. So this level 9.8, that's because I keep getting those like scouts in intel missions. So my level's going down. So actually when people attack me with level 11s, it's actually worse for me. So sometimes just killing those guys off, yeah, it's going to help for the total stats, but I should upgrade them. Some people are like, should you upgrade your troops? It'll make you actually kind of stronger if you do. Some people argue saying you'll have more troops, so it's harder for you to defend it, harder for people to attack you. But this is what really matters, this troop level. And I'm going to see if I can pop it up here. I haven't opened this up for a while. I'm going to switch to a different screen. This was my troop comparison thing, and this is what made me turn away from the 6-to-1, the 1-0-1 ratio. So troop training calculator, no. There's a bunch of calculators you guys can do. So PvP breakdown, troop stats. So currently, I'm gonna pop in before you guys even go this 724-115. View only. We don't want that. Here we go. All right. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going to transfer to my actual setup here, guys. So bear with me, just hopping on Stream Elements. And game capture specific window. I'm just doing it right now, guys. Not working. Display capture. Just making it right up. And then I'll drag it over here for you guys, and then you guys can see. So this is how I kind of determine my my troop power. Just got to move my blue stacks over now, guys. Transition. There we go. Of course, not going to work. I'm just going to put you guys quickly to a little fade out. Transition. I just got to log in. You guys don't need to see my big credentials. Here we go. I'm going to go right back. Sorry, guys. Okay, so this does matter. Support heroes, etc., etc., etc. I made this a while ago, and then they keep updating stuff. So I need to put, I think I have level 11, so I do. So the 11.8 stands for Fire Crystal level. This lets me know about my true strength of my army. So quickly here, I'm going to jump to, you guys just saw what my army looked like. So I'm going to put my army in here, and you guys are going to see my true power. If I have certain heroes, and we're going to have like, I have to put, these are max out heroes, guys. So Lancer hero, let's go Nora. I have to get Gen 6 in here. So this is forever updating. It's very, how would I say this? Very tedious. I got to continuously do it. It's a lot of work. But you can compare against other people, and I'll show you quickly about that. So 601, 134 is the amount of marksmen I had, I believe. Nope, that was Lancers. My bad. So Lancers was 597, zeros is 6. Those ones die more often, so 601, 134. So I was an average for my infantry of, we'll call it, it says level 9.8, but 6. So it's not going to go exactly to it, but I'm going to do 10.6. Marksman is 10.7. Nope. 597. Come on, wrong period. So this is gonna give me my power, and I'll show you guys what the power says. Marksman, 10.7. I'll just verify that. I'll go back to that and make sure I'm doing that properly. But you can see the hero effects. So just quickly here, if I switch something up, it switches the bonus effects, and it's going to switch the power of my heroes. So you can see it's calculating every single stat. So this is the attack, defense, health, and lethality of a 10.6 infantry troop level. So that's a level 10, a T10, Fire Crystal 6 infantry, and this is the stats you're going against. So real quick here, Lancer camp. So my Lancers, Marksman. Maybe I do have more Lancers and Marksmen. 597. Yes, weird. So then jumping quickly to this, Marksman is 10.6. Interesting stuff. And Lancer is 10.7. Must had to do Lancers first for Fire Crystal 8, because I would have did my infantry first. So jumping to, it should be up here, 10.7. So this is basically going to tell me, so if I had support heroes in here, that's what it'd be, but I'm just talking for defense. So someone will attack my base right now. I'm going to tell, this is how much troop power you're going to need to come against me. So compare armies, my health, my attack, my defense, and then if I was boosted, so it'd be me against them. It kind of gives you a rough estimate aside from chief gear and chief charms. So I'm still working on this stuff, so it's hard to like give you guys exact power, but this at least tells me troop power and tells me what's up. So if I can at least eliminate, hey, my troops are stronger, my troops are weaker, and that's why I built it. You know, I don't know what more I can do. Like it's going to take a while for me to keep. It's got to be I work on this stuff when I'm up north, so I can really help out. But if anyone's interested in this, I'm gonna make this like available to some people if they're interested in having it. Peaky. I just gotta make it a bit more editable. I want to add Gen 6, and then you can play around with it and see. But that strategy, Robert, would apply for Furnace attacks and Foundry as well. Might as well. Like, Foundry is a safe place to try out different formations. If you lose a Foundry, who really cares? But yeah, I do work on spreadsheets on my spare time. There's a lot. I got to add all their skills in. No, safer state. Let's just jump back to my my game here. Safer state is going to be quite. I'm not saying boring, but it probably will be. We matched up with state 7, so I don't really think it compares by any means. The power, just look at the prep. So the preparation phase here, point details. It's really hasn't been much. Like, I haven't even pushed. Oh, was this personal battle results? Yeah, so I haven't even been pushing. I did some troops live to hit 300 million because people wanted to hit my 300 million goal. So that's what I'm gonna actually pop off here because people are asking what my next goal was. Sorry guys. So we have, how many people voted? 99 votes. There's actually 37% of people leaving their states. Which, are you leaving because it's dead, or are you leaving because you're upset? So out of 100 people almost, there's 36 leaving. Interesting stuff. Large law of large numbers. That means 37% of people are going to be leaving their states. Hopefully 37% of people don't leave state one. Hopefully I've been all right to them. Bash Sister 1 is a good president. Mad's good president. Beppo, Shock, Murazu, all these guys, they work a lot of overtime for a mobile game. So what's my next? Sorry guys, I was eating a bunch of spits. I was driving late yesterday and I got tired. So if you guys ever get tired behind the wheel, pick up some Spits, sunflower seeds. Spits is a brand name in Canada, I believe, but pick them up and it keeps you awake rather than smoke cigarettes. What is my next power level goal in WOS? 350 million, 400 million. I'm gonna post this on my page after. I'll update my YouTube page description. So I know some people are like, go for $1 billion. That's impossible. I don't buy troops. That's just ridiculous. State for state, once again, I know that you said that. I just want to clarify, I'm not streaming state for state yet tomorrow. Maybe I hop on during the battle phase a bit, but I'm not going to go raid state 6. State 6 asks for a peaceful state for state. I can't guarantee that for every player from state 1 to be peaceful because some people are bored. It's a PvP game, guys. So apologize to state 6 people if state 1 comes and raids you. We're not going to attack you guys at the Sunfire battle. I don't believe. I think we agreed on not attacking furnaces around the Sunfire, but most states don't get that luxury. We attack people during Sunfire because it's a PvP game. I don't think you guys. I just, once again, Sunfire battle is meant for war. So don't say, hey, furnaces are off like limit. Like there's people with millions of troops and you get 90% of your troops back. Leaving the state because it's dead. One alliance has all the forts and facilities. You know what, man? Way to, put your foot down. That's why evil only takes one. Like the rewards for holding forts and facilities are nothing. Those guys are killing their state. They don't even know. Like the people that hold the forts and facilities most likely has a whale. That whale doesn't need those items. Those forts and facilities are the facilities. It helps free to play. It helps the whales, but the forts, the rewards, the whales don't even care. They it's such minimal rewards. You actually get better rewards for being a moderator, being a content creator on the Discord of WhiteOut Survival. They'll give you rewards for putting in times. I have to apologize. Bandit, I believe. Bandit, State 119. He makes some of the nicest spreadsheets I've seen, and I'm all about spreadsheets, guys. The guy's got a website. There's lots of stuff he's been working on, but he's getting rewarded in game for his time spent outside of the game to help give you guys information. So anyone that's interested in content information or moderating or helping out a Discord, it's a not bad spot for free to play people that have a lot of time, because then you can get like rewards, right? War Academy will also be taken. It says what? Let's jump back to that letter. So system opening soon. Where does it say here? State transfer cost. We still don't know this. It's kind of dependent on each state you're transferring to. State transfer cost. The number required is determined by the chief's transfer score, so that's your power score. But I believe it's historical power. But it'd be interesting if my transfer score is higher because my backpack. I'm really interested in like maybe it's going to tell me what my power is with my backpack. Like it'd be interesting to see my transfer score. I'm really excited to see my transfer score. It'd be nice to see Wales transfer scores. Compare yourself against other people. It's maybe a true power score. It is determined by the chief's stats. The higher it is compared to eligible states' ratings, the more transfer passes are required. Transfer passes can be obtained from packs or the Lions shop. So if it doesn't have anything to do with backpacks, you could have some whales hoarding stuff and getting ready to jump into other states, which would be crazy. And please, guys, if that happens, if you get like a whale jump into your state, please record it. Please send it to me. I love to see chaos. People love to see chaos. I hope that you shield. So the hero status does come into effect. The War Academy will be too, because it's about your stats. The higher the stats. I'm not sure if stats matter for like healing, if they're just worried about attack stats, war stats. It'd be interesting because someone could have. Let's just jump quickly to the research lab. The research center. All these stats are talking about. So maybe you're comparing all these stats versus someone else, and that's how you're getting your transfer score. But that's just tech. So then power stats, troop power, building power, tech power, possibly. Where was that? Here. This. See, look, my tech power is C. Overpowered 99% of chiefs in this state. But I got a C. That's rank. Because I'm not T11, right? Building power, average. But, like, that's rank. If someone's that high in state 1, is that what it is? These chief charm power, is that the average? This is the average? My tech power is weak? That's crazy. But it's because I didn't do War Academy for the longest time. Pet power, D. I believe this is what it's going to come off of. Criteria to determine your power rating will change as your furnace level increases. So apparently I'm just really weak in tech, but I'm almost max on tech. That's crazy. I'm not max on War Academy, so War Academy has a lot to do with it. Because, I guess 8 million, if you get 8 million, so 20 million, so that's about all the T11s in State 1. So I would be that far behind on them. But when I get one T11, I'm going to jump up to like a B plus rating or something like that. So that's not that bad. If you go look at your tech rating, tech power, it's interesting. There's a lot of questions I got to go through. Which state? That's someone else. The 351 guy has the most power now. Oh, he went crazy. I'll check that out here shortly. I won't say because the line's so zero on me. That's too funny. Robert, yes, I am being nice to State 6 because it sounds like they're asking for basically like a hand. It sounds like they're dying out. It sounds like people are quitting, or I don't know. We could do them a favor. Here's the thing. I might talk to them on World Chat. I'm like, you're only probably hurting yourself for future events if you keep a bunch of fake power. If people are not logged in for like a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, is it worth zeroing them so then future state for states or future events you get an opponent that's most likely on par with you? So maybe we're actually being rude to State 6, but State 6 has asked for it. I said, you know what? We should give it to them. I let all the other states have a say in it. I mean, not all the states, all the state leaders have a say in it as well. It's kind of gone quiet in our Discord about it because it's almost every time we match up against someone, State 2 asks for peace, State 3 asks for peace. Now State 6 is asking for peace. The only state that didn't ask for peace is State 7, guys. They're the most like us. It's freaking awesome. I love it. If I had this stuff in your bag, I'd be already Fire Castle 8. Fire Crystal 8. It's about patience, man. You just gotta be patient. If you rush everything, and I did that at the start of this game, like, I have purpose to log on daily. I gotta keep pushing or else I'm gonna fall behind, right? And that's why free-to-play are the most likely the ones that continue to play. Even though they get zeroed, They still have stuff to do daily. These whales get bored. They change their name to bored. So I'll just look at this real quickly. Someone just talked about the power level changing. But if you look at this, personal power, 351, 1.7 billion, 1.6. Yeah, 351 took over. But look at this guy. Whales quit. This guy's got 800 million in power, and he switches his name to boring. It is what it is. Bash, I just started the game a month ago. What do you prefer for heroes? Gen 3 over Gen 2, man. You're going to use Logan for a long time. Logan can compete against Geronimo, so if you don't get Geronimo, Logan's better defending. Geronimo is better attacking. I don't get why they started allowing us to buy transfer passes, but we aren't part of the event. You guys will be part of the event. State 1 to State 99 first. So just like when Foundry happened, just like when State for State happened, all of these states basically were test states. So what's going to happen is we're basically a bunch of test dummies. Maybe things go bad. Maybe when someone transfers over. This is the first time basically where players can like jump to another one and stay forever. Obviously, it's the first time. Yeah, it looks like Boring's power did go up. So you're right, he does play. It's interesting. But yeah, I don't know. Like when it comes down to it, State 1 to State 99, we're the test dummies now. And it's probably going to continue like that for a bit. So State 100 to State 500, you're going to have to wait to make sure they get all the kinks figured out. Just looking more at the questions here. Shout out from 488. What's up, man? Newer states will most likely be able to transfer as well. Yeah, the transfers are going to come. Like you guys just don't get the first transfers. Remember, I'm 425 days or something playing this game. People have been playing this game for 3 months and asking for state transfers. Why don't you just start a new game? Like come join State 1 or come join State 100 or State 234 that's boring. Go join there and just play because there's really not much you're missing. You can start on any server and just play there and join a clan. You're not going to be the strongest in the game. The strongest in this game has 5.5 times the amount of power of me, and I've been playing this game for 425 days. So like, does it really matter which state you start in? Join a state that you find. Like go on Discord, look for a state, and just join them. If you got $1,000 invested or $2,000 invested, and that's a lot of money to you, wait for state transfers that occur. But you got to really wonder, is it like, should you continue spending on that if you're not going to transfer to the state that you want to transfer to? I don't think that's very smart. Like, fortunately, guys, like for how stale this game has gotten for 425 days, I've been on State 1, and that's what saved my arse. If I wouldn't be in State 1, would I've... Look at all this. This guy really wants a shout out. Would I have wanted to continue playing this game if I was in State 1? I was almost State 2. I had an account in State 2. And too many trolls and Bash Sister 1, I made her move to State 1. And I wasn't even really doing content creation at the time. I was recording. I did some stuff with The Walking Dead. But I was like, Then I realized this game is gaining traction. I'm State 1. I had my own clan. I might as well do this, right? The max you should have at your level. Okay. So at Fire Crystal 7, I should be 26 million power for tech. That's ridiculous. Yo, Overlord. I just said State 100 to State 199. Gonna have to wait a bit. Let us figure out the kinks first. Devs have already tried it in the test server, so obviously it's working, and that's why they're releasing it. But man, Foundry was wild. I know most of you guys weren't even here for it, but the very first Foundry, it was so glitchy. When I jumped in the map, the biggest joke was like Bash just crashed the server, but Yeah, it was glitchy, but so much fun. I remember my first Foundry. It was so much fun, guys. So Yam merging states. I prefer merging states. So like I'm waiting for that. Like I said, Evil Demise is coming. I'm gonna push for it, but we don't got no 1 billion players. We don't got no, like, there's gonna be 2 billion players, power players in this game. So Evil won't be the strongest. These are the last days of Evil, the leaderboard. It's been cool. We could see. I was hoping to hit 20 billion first. So if Evil's the first alliance that makes 20 billion, I'll be stoked. Hopefully it goes. Yeah, it's so state merging. Like, I've heard state mergers between 3 states, 4 states. I've heard that's what's going to happen. I heard a common map. It's going to be a map we can travel to. So we're probably hopping in and out. If you guys ever played any games like that, it's basically, I don't know the best way to say this. It's a lot like The Walking Dead. I think that's the event we're gonna get. As anyone knows, Rise of Kingdoms, state versus state, or Call of Dragons. Does Call of Dragons have a state versus state right now? That game's been going around a while. They were trying to get me to do content creation a while ago. State transfers, yeah. It's sweet that like, people are looking out and getting, not poached, but they want to join other servers. But remember, it's also hurting other servers. So those servers might die, and they might need to merge them together. So if you get a bunch of people, state transfers, come to your state, like what's happening at Rise of Kingdoms right now is there's too many powerful states versus weaker states. So they're actually taking the powerful states and they're dividing them in 3 or dividing them in 4. I can't remember what it is. So the states are being split up. So you're losing 75% of your fellow people. So I hope WhiteOut takes, like, Rise of Kingdom is probably one, like, they're the leaders in all of this. So hopefully WhiteOut Survival sees what Rise of Kingdom is doing and realizes, these power states are actually killing our game. That's what's happening in The Walking Dead as well. All these power players, they joined and they made a clan that says literally the logo. This here they have just in their decree. It says don't be broke. So Alliance notice. It says don't be broke. That's just crazy. Evil's motto is be active, man. Be active, and if you lose some troops, who cares, guys? It's a PvP game. That's what it's about. It's 220 to 215. This guy's looking to transfer. One of the memorable moments in this game was when I attacked a stronghold alone in my lines. Made me 0 power. What? 219. Yam. Reply my question. Check upper side. Hold on. Are you talking in game, bro? Let's see. Probably most active player in this too. I'm not gonna open that up, but that guy's definitely coming. Stoic. I don't see your. Oh. You're 100% free to play. Should buy second builder every day by using gems. Yes. I think it's worth it. The gems for second builder is really worth it. So early off, when the builds are only about like an hour, you can log on daily. Maybe just save up your gems. But when the builds start to get to a day, you're definitely gonna want that second builder. Foundry was dope. Why do I have to? One, Foundry was dope. Now it's kind of boring. We've been matched up against too many second lineups, like not even the first lineups. Like we fought D1 second lineup. We fought, the last go around we fought HVC, and I didn't even participate, which you should participate because the rewards are really good. 219 is active, and server 219 is active, and we're actively recruiting some players on other states. So Yam, if anyone's in from probably, let's just say state 200 to state 250, 219 is looking for players. So reach out to Yam. Maybe he's got a Discord, or just meet him on WhiteOut Survival's Discord itself. Venom, that's sweet, man. Finally getting a whale. How much do you need to spend in order to be even competitive in this game? Probably the average of the Dolphins, and the Dolphins average is probably 10K USD. That's what I'm guessing. When T11? Not today, man. I'm just slowly doing it, saving up my speed ups. It's coming along though, just daily. Because the big thing is I can't speed it up without buying steel. So just like, for me, it makes sense for me to just like continuously, like these speed up, this doesn't take too long, 3 days. I know some people, and then getting the help. So like when I hit help, I get 55 helps or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But like even this, so like I'll do this quickly, because I want to know my answer to this. So 45 seconds. Oh, I get 51 helps. I didn't have to use speed ups. Dang. Okay. But let the steel accrue, and it makes it cheaper. Like I said, man, all these guys, obviously these whales, when the next research comes, they're going to have more steel than me. But so far in this game, it hasn't been accruing old materials. They keep releasing new materials. The shards, the refined crystals. So it's not like you can even hoard these. If you would hoard the fire crystals, you could transfer them to shards, and the same thing with the crystal laboratory. But like, this costs a lot. So if you want to be fire crystal 8 the first day, good luck. Is Mia worth to go all in for? Let's go back to the Mia topic. Mia affects all heroes. I call her missing in action because she's a flip of a coin. When her skills do activate, she's unreal. Like, let's not get it wrong. A lot of people just use... God. State 7 says use infantry and marksman with Mia. Don't put any lancers. I don't know if it works. Try it in a foundry. Try it in a state versus state on a turret. Maybe it goes well for you. I'm going to try it for them this state versus state and see what happens. Joining my Discord. I'll put a link in right now. So I'll put a link for the Discord. I said the onboard settings. Back to onboard. And I will add invite. So invite. And I'm starting to make... I'll actually share my screen again here, guys, with you. I don't like the way the guides are in the WhiteOut Survivals Discord, so I've made my own kind of little forum. Quickly. Whoops. Sorry, gents. Good thing that wasn't anything serious, eh? I was watching some wild stuff, like... has anyone seen like a Tatman? Tin the Tatman? I don't know. He was doing reaction videos to streamers caught live cheating. That's actually quite entertaining. So if you guys want, just look up on YouTube streamers caught cheating. It's a good moment for laughter, I'll tell you that. Here's the Discord link. Honestly, I laugh. Like, at night. You'll catch me on the Discord if anyone that joins. You're probably going to catch me on voice. I'm actually probably on voice right now on Discord. I am. So I'm on PC online chat right now. So really any of my Discord members with a microphone could hop on the PC online chat and come chat, and you'd be live on YouTube. Risky, but then I ban you if you say anything silly, and then I gotta mute it. So it's a risky moment, but I'm hoping just to get a group of gamers, mobile gamers, PC gamers into Discord and just grow a community so we can just play games all the time, because one day Whiteout Survival is going to die. Sounds bad, but yeah, it won't be around forever. Like, think of how many people play Clash of Clans, and there's still the dedicated few, so I'll probably be the dedicated few for a long time. But there's going to be millions of players that quit this game, but still millions more to download it, right? What a day today's been. Can I remember my first day in this game? That's actually kind of crazy. First day in this game, I do remember it. Personally, I had a lot of stuff going on. I had my own business, and I love mobile games. When I'm on the road, I'm away from my family. So what I do is I play solo games, not MVP games. I play PvP games on the road to kill time, because I'm not sure if anyone's worked on the road, but sometimes it can be really bad for your mindset. So mental health is big. So these mobile games actually help a lot of people out. So what I do is create a clan and basically have more friends, basically a family, and Discords really help with that. I basically have someone to talk to at all times. That's what my Discord's for. I'm not saying I can be on there 24/7 and chit-chatting with you guys, but there's lots of people active on there. Just jump in the voice chats and talk with people. Like I said, there's a Rust, like some people are starting to play Rust and they're joining that now. I've seen some more chats, people trying to get other people to play PC games. We were just talking about playing Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. You don't even have to be like a serious gamer at all. If you have got an Xbox, let's just play some fun games together. And I'm not even streaming the first-person shooter games. I've streamed some like escapist stuff because it's just literally me drinking beers and talking to the Bash Brothers in chat. But main focus for streaming is just Whiteout Survival right now. So the first day in the game, I sold my company. I waited a while. I felt really good, man. Like in life, I was happy. And then I downloaded this game just in a whim when I started working again. I started working for a similar company, and I'm on the road again, so I need to play something. So I download this game when I'm on the road, and Whiteout Survival State 1. So I tell Bash Sister 1 about it. She's in State 2, so I make an account in State 2, and we're both playing, and I say, you know what, I think you should join State 1. The only reason why we joined State 1 is because this guy. A monument. This Kraken guy, he talked a lot in World Chat. Same with Teague. These two talked a lot in World Chat, and they were the strongest in State 1. And they, how would I say this? They were kind of bullies. They would tell people that they zero them, they need their resources. And I kind of chuckled. I'm like, you guys don't even know what you're up for. Kraken disappeared. Like he didn't even hit like 50 million power. I don't think he did. Can't even see his page anymore. Teague was the strongest troop wise, but not chief gear wise or charms wise or hero wise. She just trained troops, so she didn't really train troops and had higher fire crystal furnace levels. There wasn't even fire crystals back then. So I knew what these games are about. I think these guys were new to it. They spent a bunch of money and they fell behind. Kraken, he just went off. Like someone told me that he threatened me. I really was hoping I get PvP against him, but he disappeared. Maybe he's playing in another state. If anyone's a Kraken, tell the Kraken he's the reason why evil exists today in State 1. Because I just was looking to join a clan. and their clan wouldn't take me. Whiteout Survival. It was called WOS. They were the original powerhouse clan. They they literally joined. They joined all the strongest people together, and I applied because, like, you know what? I'll get these packs. You guys all know it's like being in a whale. Like, let's look at this chest. So these chests matter. They help you out a lot in growing. So if you want to grow, and especially as a free to play, you need to get in one of these clans and you need to stay active. And if you want to stay in one of these clans, if you're a free to play player, one thing I suggest is use this alliance chat. Doomsday's maybe invested. He says $100 in this game. I call BS, but these guys talk all the time, and it's super helpful for Evil because it shows, it's an active clan. We don't need to prove that we're active anymore, but for people to continue playing, when you log on, there has to be someone in your alliance chat. World chat, we have our Discord for that. We all kind of talk there. So guys, it's kind of crazy. This game does fly by, like 425 days. I can't believe I'm sitting here 1 year into this Whiteout survival game already. About that, I have messaged Molly and player meetup. I don't know how many people are interested, but if there's a North America meetup, I am going to go. Vegas, New York City, Nashville will be dope. Hey man, if it's in Canada, Vancouver, Toronto, I'm gonna fly there. And if any of you guys are there, meet up. We can meet up at the meetup, or we can literally meet up at a bar, a pub. That's where you're gonna find me. My wife's gonna come. She won't be at the Whiteout Survival meetup, but she should be there. Probably hanging poolside at Vegas. That's why I hope to pick Vegas. I don't know, where do you guys think? Like, where should they have the next meetup? I should actually do I might make a form, a Google Sheets form, and I'm going to share it. And you guys can write down any place in the world that you want the meetup to be, and then I'm going to submit it to Molly. If we get like 1,000 people voting on where the next meetup is, I'm like, hey, listen, 1,000 people, 75% of them want Vegas. Let's do Vegas. I always made a joke. Evil pool party. If I could get like 10 Evil members to Vegas, I'm booking a cabana and we're getting bottles of champagne, bottles of vodka, and we are partying. So pool party in Vegas for Evil. Bash Sister 1. Nah, she's in UK. It costs so much money for Europe to fly to freaking Vegas. But that invites out to State 9, State 69, all the freaking Evil people, State 80, State 152, State 173, State 180. I don't talk to you guys very often. But all you guys are invited to the Evil pool party in Vegas if there is a Vegas meetup. Yeah, world chat. We have a bunch of trolls for our world chat. I come on there and talk every once in a while. People are expected. So, yo is what I say. Vegas is like the most affordable place in North America. If you're in Canada to fly to, in North America, it costs like for U.S. citizens most of the time $200 to $400 to fly there. So Vegas makes a lot of sense. But she replied, I think UK or Europe's getting the next meetup first. But these guys are making like it's got to be like 40 million a month right now. Probably more than that. Whiteout's making 40 million a month off all the players. So why can't there be another meetup? You know what I mean? Anyone joining late here, the state transfers are happening for state 1, 9, 10 to 37, 38 to 99. Be patient if you're older state. Yeah, it's I'll all I gotta say, it's super cheap to fly to Vegas. It's cheap to fly. How would I say this? In Canada, it's cheaper to fly to Mexico, all inclusive, than it is to fly to New Brunswick. So it's closer to New York City area by Quebec, all that area. It's more expensive for me to go fly over there. And my favorite hockey team, if anyone's an NHL fan, I'm a Montreal Canadian fan. So my favorite team is Montreal. It costs me more money to go watch the Montreal Canadiens play live in Montreal than it does for me to go watch them play in Las Vegas. Even though they're sell out Las Vegas, so I'd be paying like $500 a ticket US. But to get to the city, if no one's been to Montreal, I highly recommend Montreal, man. Montreal is a lot of fun. My brother's probably not in here anymore, but him and my other buddy, we had a lot of fun in Montreal. Too much fun. Am I not trained? Oh. One day, full free to play. Just got Gen 3, which Hero Gen 4. Hector on Gen 5 is crazy. So hold your mythic shards for Hector. And make sure you use your gems on VIP points. Free to play, you're going to go here and get as many VIP points from this nomadic shop. Don't buy any of those skill books. I always right here. So this is where you get VIP points for a discount. You can get them in the Alliance shop as well, guys. Or it's Alliance shop, VIP shop. So once you get there, VIP, nope, Alliance shop, I believe. Someone told me this live last time. So shop. You can get them here sometimes, or right here. So, yep, that's a good discount. You know what? That's not much. 1,000. Why not? And just press help a couple times. Yeah, continue, man. Like I gotta say, like I got a lot of VIP points, man, but I still always use this nomadic merchant. I called them bash dailies back in the day, but then you can get a bunch of like you got to build something. You get a bunch of resources, but these 5 minutes they add up, man. So like even these 50 gems, sometimes it depends if you get on a roll. It's a little of a gamble. Random teleporters, I don't. But this 50 gems, if you got a lot of resources, which everyone eventually gets lots of resources. One thing I haven't heard in a while, but 650 now for 1 hour. I love that. I think today's another slow day for work. I'm gonna go for lunch with my wife. It's not bad. Question is, will I drink at lunch? Any alternative for me? I'm stuck with Molly and Gen 3. I really like Philly, but then they made Philly weak. Philly was dope, but he used to heal every 12 turns. Now he doesn't. Let's go quickly here. I don't know, Mia. People are arguing Mia's stronger than Lancer Reyna. I still like her normal attack damage up, dodge probability, and damage up. But Lancers so this only affects Lancers. So if it doesn't affect all, so technically Mia, with her skills, flip of a coin, she could be stronger than Reyna. If you wait and try and get Nora, all troop damage is affected. Damage taken by every 5 attacks made by Lancers. So all troop damages for 25%, but Lancers taken down are made by Lancers taken down by 25%. So extra damage. This is Lancers again though. So Mia affects all troops. So like she's like the last, because like even Renee. So this is Lancer skill. This is Lancer skill. Damage dealt to marked targets for all troops for 75%. So you're basically getting 75%. Her Lancers can place dream marks on their targets every 2 turns. So the dream marks last for 1 turn. I still think Renee's stronger than Mia. Someone told me, because the skill wise, but basically this is saying all troops, so every 3 turns, law of numbers. This is Lancer damage, but the dream marks last for 1 turn. So every 3 turns there's a dream mark. So every 3 turns, all troops are getting 70. So 75% divided by 3. Yo, Sakura, ma. I'm at 1 month on Gen 4. I'd hold for Gen 5. I don't know, you could hold for Gen 6 even. The generations of heroes are coming out quicker and quicker and quicker. So, one HBK said the downfall. Talking sarcastically to people is the wrong thing. Man, like if these guys would have joined State 1 from day 1, I wonder if they'd still be here. 24 million. You know what, man? He's leveling up. Chiggy. Big Bash Brother fan. Yo, thanks. Cruz Sano. I seen you on YouTube and in here, so shout out. Transfer prices, we don't know. Each state's going to be different, so we can't really say transfer prices. I think transfer prices, the stronger the state, the more expensive it's going to be to get there. Unfortunately, we're going to find out. Like, so I'm trying to do math. We are 31 hours from finding out transfer prices. And I'll put transfer prices as a short. I'll be hitting the road tomorrow night. No, I won't be. I'll be having turkey supper again, another Christmas. If you believe that, we get more Christmases. No training troops, bro. Shock, no. Skipping Gen 4 and maybe even 5 is free to play. Low spender, save up for Gen. You want, man, Gen 5 Hector does a lot of bear damage. So as a free-to-play player, I would get Hector. Time for 2 billion. Yeah, like that one guy's getting close. Check this out. Personal power. King took it. He's 1.7 billion. 1.5. 1.3. 1.3. 1.2. I wonder if I can find anyone like with a huge, crazy power jump. This guy did a huge power jump. I heard this state for state. He was like 600, so he jumped up 400 million. Someone sent me a screenshot of his power before and after. Just nuts. I always say it's ridiculous training that many troops, but it's probably going to bite me in the ass because I bet you developers are like, screw you, Bash. Quit telling people not to train so many troops. We're going to make sure you have to train a bunch of troops. Oh, I just hope they put a fight system in here where you can actually, there should be fighting troops and idle troops. So some of these whales, if they get rallied, we still stand a chance of beating them. If they got 10 million troops, maybe they got 2 million fighting troops, but if they're caught off guard or caught off line, if we could rally them and injure some of their troops, but the idle troops keep replenishing, But that way it's not 2 million against 10 million. Because eventually rally sizes are going to get to 2 million. I think it's like 1.5 right now. I just think to keep the PvP, they got to do that. It's going to suck for free to play. But that's once again, how many people be playing in their states where they don't have to worry about putting the shield on, don't have to worry about hiding in banners, don't have to worry about being reinforced like crazy. It's been too long, man. People are going to get lazy, obviously. I think I actually might have to use some speed ups on troops. Just because I want to finish my daily missions. But are 20 fire crystals worth the speed ups used? I want to say like at least I'm getting 30 fire crystals daily. Yeah, man, Shock, that's actually a good idea. A build and you upgrade, you increase your use troops for home battles. Yeah, like I just don't think you should be able to have idle troops like a huge meat shield. Maybe that's used to. Maybe I'm just not used to playing these type of PvP games. I heard this is a lot like State of Survival. I never played State of Survival, so it's hard for me to say. Maybe people are more used to that. I know that The Walking Dead. I know, Shock, you don't like the UI in that game, but I know if my my idle troops would still get injured when I was cut offline. So maybe that's one way you keep the free to play wise. Your attacking troops need to be replenished yourself. So if you have 2 million attacking troops, or you can even set your attacking troops to 1 million so you burn. I don't know though, because then it protects whales, because maybe a whale wouldn't even care if they get attacked. There needs to be some punishment. Like if I'm up north and it's real possible, like lots of people in State 1 could burn me if they buffed and I wasn't buffed. If they rallied me without evil knowing, I would lose. It's very possible. But the point of these games is to be active, because PvP wise, so we should have to defend ourselves. Hey, it was a very fun. I'm telling you right now, I had better PvP fights in that game than this game. I do like the rallying is much better in this game though. So the free to play have purpose in the rallies here. Yeah, the free to play have purpose at rallies here. The Walking Dead was like watching your 10 whales fight other 10 whales. It wasn't very much fun, because it was if the first whale lost, the next whale up, the next whale up. That's the way it worked. So it just cycled in the banner. So you had to beat 10 people, and then you could start reinforcing it with your 10 strongest. So then it was interesting to buff. Hold on, I'll show you the buff. You must right here. So buffing, this is what I mean. So these are active right now. So I got research 10%. This is provided us by Maz, the president. He made it active. And then you can even see that I got my pet skill active right now. These buffs can be activated anytime. Counter recon, people can't scout you, and then you got the damage up. Defense, attack. This is called being buffed. If you're going to attack PvP wise, it's really suggested to do it this way. Profiler, I'm actually just breaking that down shortly. I'm going to have something for all you guys in actually like a video of what is, I'm not saying I don't know. VIP, this many points. I can't remember. I just said it, Shock, like 12K, 14K Canadian, if that's true. but I get VIP points differently, so it wouldn't be. I'll be able to, like, March is tax season for Canada, so I can get you, like, it's gonna take a couple more months, okay? Maybe something like that, man. I'm not gonna hide anything from you guys, but like honestly, that's peanuts compared to some of these whales. And that's where I really enjoy YouTube and you guys helping me out. I've been monetized since July. August, they reviewed me because apparently I had too many. My YouTube account got reviewed. Suspicious activity. I had an influx of followers, influx of watch time. Like, I think some followers, which don't do this because it actually kind of hurts me. I think some followers were just like leaving their YouTube on my page to get my watch hours up, but I was already monetized, so I don't like watch hours do matter because the longer you guys watch, you guys see ads, I get paid, and the money from this YouTube account goes into the WhiteOut account. So it's been helping, but in August they kicked me off. Like, they basically stopped my monetization. And September I switched it because what I made in July was kind of crazy and it's going to affect my taxes. So that's why I'm talking about taxes now. It's going to affect my personal income. So I switched it to Bash Brothers Gaming as a business. So Bash Brothers Gaming will actually get like, its own bank account, and the money goes in there. Money for the game goes in there. And it'll be easier for me to actually view what's being spent for my mobile and my YouTube. So what happens is, once I got that all set up, I had to switch emails. There's a bunch of stuff I had to do for YouTube. I got back on. Shock. If you did, like, seriously, man, they paused me for like 5 days, then I was good. And then when I switched my email, I got paused for like a month. Honestly, anyone that's like looking to do YouTube and get monetized, I will help you guys out one way or another. I've learned a lot of things, what not to do, what to do. I think it's dope. I think a lot of people should just work together. For example, it seems like I'm spending a lot more time, but I'm spending less time making content than I was in the past because I was always making videos. And live streaming with you guys is actually like much easier because I can answer your questions live. Rather than content creation, I have to think, what are these people wanting to know? What can I show them that's entertaining? Like, me doing polar terrors and a video isn't gonna get views, but me live streaming, doing my dailies and answering questions, I can get views. It helps my channel out, and then I can answer you guys and help you guys out. So honestly, shock. Bash Brother 2 did it. I had to ask him. I was like, hey man, they said like there's a rank amount of watch time hours for me, and Bash Brother 2 did it. And when I first was trying to get 4,000 hours, I did it because I wasn't sure if I'm gonna get 4,000 hours, but I really started this February, March last year to try and actually get to the monetization, and the hours just started rolling in. Just for example, let's see, I'll tell you guys how many hours. I'm not sure if you guys can see. You guys can see watch views, but it is kind of dope. YouTube Studio behind the scenes tells you a lot about your channel, and man, like, I can't stress enough how much you guys have helped me out. Go to analytics. It really, it helps me pushing on, and lately I'm a bit more been pushing a bit harder for live streaming because it's awesome interacting with you guys. But for the last year, so watch time hours for the past year, I'm gonna hit 30,000 hours this week that you guys watch this channel, which is nuts. And that has a lot of time. Like, you guys, like, people are asking about shorts. The shorts worth it? Anyone doing YouTube, shorts are definitely worth it, because what happens is it gets you guys watching my content, subscribing, Yeah, okay, you don't really get paid much for shorts. Same with TikTok. I heard TikTok and YouTube, you don't get, I mean, TikTok versus YouTube, TikTok in Canada, you don't really get paid much. But 30,000 hours, that is nuts, guys. Like, doing the quick math on that, if I do 30,000 divided by 24, that's 1,250 days of people watching my channel. And I don't know what to say, guys. Like, that means a lot to me. Especially you loyal guys. There's people even becoming members now, which is dope. So I'm trying to make Discord more active. I basically got to make enough money so Shock, aka Jonathan G, he's a moderator in my Discord. I got to make enough money so I can pay him, because he asked me if I make it, if he can be on my salary. And so, okay, let's see if we can find that person. Is it Sebi? Is this who you're looking for? No, it wasn't Sebi. Humpty Dumpty, Snow Soul. Who am I supposed to hit? Izzy. Did I pass Izzy, or have you seen Izzy yet? Has anyone seen Izzy? Over here, Roy. Oh, now it's gonna cost me. It's gonna cost me gems. She's like right above me. She protected? What's going on? What's up, Dashi? Ying Yang lose. Hana lose. I know she's safe, eh? There we go. 1296. I'll wait. You know, I got 9 saved up. Okay? 9 saved up. We'll wait. Izzy keeps hitting my boy, so we gotta try. You gotta remind me though. But remind me an hour before reset. Dashi, send it. Here. Discord. Join. Send me screenshots of this and we'll talk. You will be a beast in the you know, keep focusing on that. You'll be stronger than me. I'm not getting Gen 7. I'm gonna wait for Gen 25. Then people are gonna have to worry about me. I don't even think I'm getting any Wayne shards. How do I get Wayne this time? Leaderboard, personal points. Oh. I get 10 shards. That's alright. Maintain that. It's pretty dope for not even trying. How far off am I from that for overall? 81. I don't know if 19 people are going to pass me. Here we go. So leaderboard, personal point ranking, battle phase, view rewards. I'm pretty sure this is how Groot's been powering up. Is always a battle phase. So to tell him to take it easy on stage 6 is gonna be impossible. Yo, Nicholas. Rally leader Nicholas. Use Geronimo attacking, swap him out for Logan for defending. Just because the widget, like we're assuming widgets are max. 370 million power. Hopefully it's just troops. Hopefully his chief gear, his charms are weak. Dashi, no way. How is that not working? Maybe Just jump in, invite people. Try again. Here we go. That should work there. That one should work for the Discord link. Now jumping back. 374 power whale. Yeah. Be interesting to see what he's like. Redirects you to nothing? It's valid. See, weird. Shock says it's valid. He's my moderator. Gen 4 heroes, Amos takes the cake, man. Yeah, Amos is much, like, if you just compare stats wise, 370%. The drop off is too big. 110 more percent. You want to go Amos. Don't really care at that point. Amos is definitely far better. No, Nicholas. The way you could do it is depends how intense battle. I send troops marching. But here's the thing. It's like, so each so you're talking Gen 3. So you go with Geronimo. His widgets, I don't have his widgets max, but he's going to give you a 15% attack boost. Now you're going to find, so we're talking Gen 3. Mia, her skills, she's attack, so you have her on attack. And then I think Alonso is actually attack. So you could try Geronimo, Alonso, and Mia. But then you could swap Mia for Philly, because Philly is defender's health by 15%, which is actually huge, added with Patrick's. You could have someone else right underneath with the lineup you want. So you could do Logan and then the rest of the Gen 3s. So Logan, Mia, and Alonso. Sorry, Greg. So Greg is defender as well. Nope, he's a rally troop. So you want Greg and rallying. So you want to rally, you do Geronimo, Greg, and Mia. You basically got to swap out Logan. 4 weeks into Gen 4. The timeline's changing. I haven't checked too much on the timeline. I don't even know what timeline we're on. Like how many days till we get Gen 7, I'm unsure of. But the timeline's changed for all you guys. I keep thinking that the timeline's going to be like... It's getting shorter. I got to make a new timeline video. Maybe that's what I'll do when I'm up north. Finding spies in Alliance. That's a long time. You can set like a fake trap, like... you want to know a spy, tell some people some stuff and see if it leaks to another clan, and then just pay attention who's online at that time. So unless they read the whole chat, which spies do read the whole chat, so that doesn't work. Make it within an hour. So if you plan on attacking something, be like, just pay attention in that hour who's online, and it'll give you kind of like a timetable. Say, hey, these 40 people are online, these other 60 people are it. When it comes down to it, when you're talking about members, you can see the responsibilities for R2 and R3. So the only difference is R3s can change rank for R2 members. So R3s can change to R1s. Yeah. Crazy stuff there. The only way to become big, yes, with money. Yeah, there's people with like $100,000 invested into this game. That's why I say I'm a dolphin. I think it's really funny, Shock. Some people call me a whale. They have no idea what whales are. Like, whales are crazy. 20 days till Gen 7. I didn't even get a true state restate with my Gen 6. Influency, what's up, man? How's the Wisdold going on? About ready to drop soon? I can't talk about it, but there's some other stuff I got to talk about later. But I got hopefully large news for me in the next 6 months, but who knows? I got an opportunity. Someone reached out. My wife doesn't even know about this. Bash Brother 2 and Bash Brother 3 don't know about it. I kept it pretty hush-hush. Lorenzo, the gamer, what's up, man? I will do Alonso, Greg, and Mia. No Lancer, 50% interest. You should try it, man. Philip, try it. I'm still a believer of 1-1-1, but I'm letting people know on State 7. State 7 told me I got to tell people this little hack. They're saying send Mia with no Lancers. I don't know. Because at the end of the day, each troop, even if you're heroes, each troops get a turn. So it's a turn-based battle. So if these battles have 60 turns, that means 20 of your turns, no one's attacking anything. I don't know if that's worth it. I know, Shock. So that's what people are like. I really like that player. But like, I think it's like, that's why I think 1-1-1. If you remove troops, so if you put 60% of your troops in infantry, that means you're lessening the attacks of the other ones. So basically 66% of your time you have weaker attacks versus your infantry. Yeah, your infantry, every time you get attacked, your infantry is going to be stronger, I guess. That's why the infantry theory somewhat works. But on attack, it makes sense to have infantry, lancers, and marksmen all equal. The only thing that kind of throws things for a loop is like, maybe we tried this state for state. We should try Shock sending more lancers and see what happens. Yeah. It'll be interesting. I'm just lining up lunch right now with my wife. So I probably got like half hour, guys, and then I'm gonna get off in a half hour. So anyone that's got questions, ask me questions. The troop formations, I'm still standing by the 1-1-1, 3-1-1, and now we're winning. Well, that's interesting, man. I'd love to see reports. If you send me reports of the 3-1-1 on attack and defense, don't just show me defense. And exactly, like Shock's saying, it's easier to counter. It's harder to counter a 1-1-1. If I see that you're like stacking up all your infantry for defending, like Shock says, just send the proper troop. It tells you what troop to send, so you can counter it exactly. 1-1-1, it's harder. It's harder. You basically have to go mono. Our state for state got mismatched like crazy too, man. I don't know what your score is, but our state for state is rank. That's why we're being asked to take it easy on these guys. They asked us take it easy. 3.4 billion now against 1 billion. I don't know if anyone's got something more lopsided than that. Man, I've only worked one day in the past 22. Tier 7. Are you not the influency I know? Gen 7, man. Probably wait for Gen 7. They're probably going to be way stronger. We already know that. VIP 11 been bullying VIP 12, so I've been experimenting with interesting comparison. This is by far the most interesting. Yeah, Philip, if you got me on Discord, send me your battle details. Like, I'm not sure if anyone see my short, that Mia's Fortune Hut, where that dude got 10 times the reward. which boy, that pissed me off. But I laughed, had a good time. The influency. Okay, good. Just the way you wrote that tier 7 had me confused, but you mean Gen 7. Go Gen 7, man. Don't do Gen 6. That'd be dope. Another Gen 7 and max Gen 7 at State 1. When will I come to server 156? Is there a point? Maybe I might be in State 156. Give me 200 days. Maybe we might meet each other. Who knows, right? Free to play going Gen 4. Who's best to spend widgets on? Well, free to play should focus on defensive heroes, because if someone's not there to defend you, so Gen 4, Amos, definitely do Amos. Defender troop health by 5%. Focus on Amos widget if you're doing Gen 4. This guy is awesome for Bear, so if you wait for Gen 5, still Hector's probably better for, I don't know, this state for state, maybe we should try it with Han. We should try a Gen 6 combination with Gen 5. Overlord, I thought you were here though, man. You were here for a bit. That's right, Influency. I think your first language is French. You can always speak in French and I could translate back to you in English. Lynn, Wheel Hero. $1K shards. Actually, Hector is, that's the reason why I always tell everyone Hector, because Hector is the lucky wheel. So waiting for Gen 5, keeping all those gems, and he's awesome for Bear. Like, he's better than Gen 6 Bear. I'm actually excited. Not most times I'm not excited for heroes, but I'm actually excited for new heroes, because I like this. Some of the skills are, crit rate was crazy. His crit rate was this guy, right? Skills, I don't even know. Granting all troops a 25% crit rate. I don't even know what the heck that means. It's not even like, that's where like my spreadsheet that I showed earlier in this stream. Where does the crit rate apply to? Should I put 25% on what? 25% critical, like add extra attack? 25% my attack damage, but that's attack 25% up. So there's hidden stats. This guy gives you 15% defender troop lethality. Rally lethality. I don't know, Gen 6 we can call them almost defense heroes. So maybe attack with Hector and swap it out with, no, defender. So that means next infantry guy is going to be an attack widget. So, I can't remember how many days you said, like 20 days for the next Gen 7. So 20 days for Gen 7 you're probably predicting. So that means maybe Nemo 0, the VIP hero, might be coming. 25k USD. I'm not saying 25k USD, but they got to do something for these whales. Unfortunate, sorry, free to play guys, but these whales need something else, or else they're gonna quit. Total troops, I have 2 million troops. Alicia Samuel, close to 2 million. I'd say 1.9 million. Top right corner of state 214. Overlord, we just touched on that. I think the best ratio is 1-1-1. If you do a 3-1-1 ratio, someone can counter it with like 1-1-3 ratio. Send more marksmen against the infantry. Yeah. Max your hero gear before considering that hero. I don't know, it depends, man. Yeah, I don't know, it depends. I might consider that hero. I'll have to put like a GoFundMe on my YouTube page. Please donate $6.99 so I can get the max hero. Much love, Bash. Okay, This guy said state 214. Really, I should be like, donate to Han. Max Hero, 25k USD. And then Han's ripping around in a Mazda Miata later. Okay. I'm at the top right. Oh. 214, top right. What's going on here? I'm missing. Rip. Something happened? This person passed away? Frankenstein, or is this you? Tons of expired banners. Double widget. I don't know, man, but it seems like every time, like, I'm still pissed. Like, maybe, like I said, I saw too many reports of Philly with like 0 wounded, even after you said. But you're like, no, they fixed it, and then all of a sudden they completely removed it. Go look at state 390, then look at 391. Give me like coordinates exactly where I'm looking, because I type it in, it's much easier. For attack and defense. Be nice to just keep them in there. That's not bad. Adding second widgets to heroes later on probably will be in there. That, or for true whales, they could just up the essence zone level. But like looking at it, there isn't like actually that many max heroes. People just like to train troops, because who's that guy that's #1 power? So current state, well, he might actually have a max troop just later on. Not max troop, max hero. So all heroes, if you look at this 5811, that's a max hero. So Hector, 5811, 5811, 5811. Okay, so we have 17 max heroes, then the drop off there. What is going on here? Hector. I'm just looking for a Gen 4. I might be able to find another max hero if Gen 4 pops up here. Gwen? Maybe? One-sided widgets are a pain in the butt, man. Say one's pretty active. Yes, we got a lot of trolls, but then we also still got a lot of OGs that have been playing this game for 425 days or so. You guys are getting destroyed. Lots of, they got like 230k whales. I mean 30 million whales. Our guys go with the 212 infantry lancer marksman. I wonder if like 111 would still beat that. Or you could go 221. Might actually beat that. 221 might be the easiest. 2 infantry, 2 lancer, 1 marksman. The person I saw that passed away was state 287. His coordinates are 457669. 287. So another person has passed. There he is. One piece. Okay, so we jump to Yo Vru. I got like 20 minutes and I'm gonna go for lunch. Go have a beer. So we're going 287. Unfortunately, Joseph is saying someone passed away there. We'll give him a little bit of respect. As long as there's no trolls and they're not faking. Some people just quit. That's crazy. Does it say something? Zoom in. Come on, baby. Zoom out. Maybe it looks like they made something spelt out there. Shout out to them. Morning, Jay. Allie, thanks for the sub. Yeah, what a day. Oh no. I didn't know this is happening. Oh, that's a top whale. 2 billion. Fire crystal 200. Since I'm really good with gambling, I should just get this lucky fire crystal pack, right? I actually always kind of do this one, Shock. I don't mind this one. But let's look real quick here. This might be better. This is probably better. All right, let's go check out this big whale. This guy hit 2 billion power, so shout out to this guy. Strongest in the game. 351. I don't know, what gen are they actually at right now? What is 351? Gen 3? No, they're probably Gen 4 or 5. They gotta be getting close to 5. $1.7. Oh, he's not the strongest in the game. That's someone else. Let's see it. He's hiding his gear. True whales don't hide their gear. Gen 3. 50 bucks. No, it's more like $80 Canadian for that 500. Yeah, I don't know. If he's a whale, tell him to take it. Don't hide his gear. Yeah, I see Fire Crystal 3. That means... Yes, I am Canadian. I am a prairie boy. Yo, sick. Where are you from? I normally ask, so everyone kind of tells me where they're at. One of my clanmates was like 2.5 hours away from me. She was an accountant, then she quit the game. That might mean something. I live in Ottawa. I got family in Gatineau. I got 6 aunties in Gatineau. I got a bunch of buddies in Toronto too, but I met them from drinking. This. Oh, dope. That's my favorite thing to see. KK. Oh. Yes. Doom's probably not watching this, but I'll screenshot this. I'm going to send it to him. Maz is going to love this too. Gatineau is beautiful. Ottawa is beautiful. Ottawa, if people haven't been to Ottawa and you're Canadian, it's one of the most beautiful cities. Saskatoon's high up there too. Those larger cities like Vancouver and Toronto, they're kind of gross. They're just too much population. There's smog and grossness. Vancouver, you can kind of like get a bit further out. I suggest like if you go to BC, Whistler, Kelowna, those are nice places to visit. I wasn't a big fan of Vancouver. There's a bunch of drug users. There's a bunch of stuff there. Wasn't happy of it. Winnipeg for the win. Oh, Pluto Bar, we got issues, man. We got issues. You know I'm Saskatchewan. Actually, I haven't watched CFL. I stopped watching CFL after COVID, but I was a huge Saskatchewan Roughrider fan. I used to dress up like their mascot, Gainer the Gopher. I actually have the Grey Cup tattooed on my arm, believe it or not. I got it drunk in my buddy's basement. Yeah, FK Doom. But yeah, I got a tattoo drunk in my buddy's basement. And what happened was I was working with this guy, and he said he's practicing tattoos. I was like, well, man, if you need some buddies, I got a couple buddies that'll get tattoos. So 4 of us went to his basement, and we were getting a tattoo done. So I chose just something online, and I think my buddies got something online too. So we all go there. We got these designs, and one guy's got a pretty. His tattoo is probably the coolest of the 4 that got done. He got like a skull with a hard hat on with some pipe wrenches because we're working the oil field. So it was dope because my other buddy got a cross, and I think 2 of them got crosses. The 2 real close friends got crosses, not the same crosses. But the tattoo dude, he put hidden dicks, and I don't know if it was him. I'm not sure if it was a tattoo artist, but there was hidden dicks in all the tattoos except for mine. So I don't know if they all just went online and found tattoos. Luckily, that's what I did. Say, oh, you're gonna get a tattoo. Don't do this, guys. If you're gonna get a tattoo, do not just like hop online and look up tattoos. If you do, look at it like thorough. Don't be drinking beers. Bring it to your tattoo dude in a basement. So when he was doing mine, and mine isn't nice, my wife hates it. When he was doing mine, his pit bulls got in a fight, and he had to break up the fight. And the pit bull, like he was mid tattoo for me, the pit bull bit his hand, and it was his tattooing hand. So he had to finish my tattoo with his non-dominant hand. It was crazy. State merges are going to happen after state transfers. LOL. Legion of Ligers. Pluto, where are you? You're here somewhere. You gotta be close to the trap. I don't see you, Pluto. You just don't even have your strongest around the trap. Appreciate the support from Ukraine. I love that, man. I try and do all the subtitles. Buy HQ, cheap port back. Where's your HQ? I'm trying to find your power is all. You're always on here, man. So I can't find you. Javier. There isn't anything about state merges in the Q&A on WhiteOut Discord. There's kind of like talking about like different. Is that the Q&A or is like someone leaked information? I'm just kind of confused. Sorry, hold on, guys. Drawing a blank. The Q&A is maybe for the state transfers, not state mergers. State mergers are talking about, I believe Javier is talking about merging 2 states together. Hopefully that's a go one day, but I believe I've seen some plans. Sometimes the guy told me, don't be blind, man. I am blind on this. Hunting trap. Oh, right there, the tundra. Pluto. Right there. There he is. Okay. I'm not going to show your avatar, man. I know what it says. FK. So, Javier, let's go back to the whales. I actually got zeroed by a whale, and it really is a fake dolphin. I knew state 1 to state 9 had no Koreans. It was we were in the beta alpha, so we're more protected. If anyone ever, like, especially free to play players, if you ever find a game like in alpha or beta phase, you can do it like Android Play. But what happens is you can get like early access to these games, and they might reset them, but if you spend any money in the game, they're gonna give you redemption coupons and you spend that. So I downloaded this game. I wasn't really in the alpha. I guess you can consider me beta since I was state 1 and it worldwide release February. So the worldwide release 1 year's coming up. But I got zeroed by a fake dolphin. I was strong, but they came and they rallied me. I was busy for work. So I did a bunch of push-ups. How do you stop them? I did a bunch of push-ups. And then I went to their base and I started attacking them. So, yeah, cool alliance name, state 219 431. 10 minutes, guys. 10 minutes, I'm getting off. 219 431. I actually got a headache, so a Caesar might go good today. You guys all drink Caesars? Any of you guys have Caesars? Yam yam. Burn, baby, burn. That's a good clan name. I actually like that. BBB. That is a good one. So Yam Yam is in the chat right now. Mine is kind of death. Yes. Yeah, man. You can just like... It's hard like playing this game when someone keeps zeroing you. But they'll get bored faster than you will. Just don't become their farm. State transfer message one more time. Yeah, since I'm logging off here, this not right now, but in like 10 minutes. We'll talk about this real quick here. Event period, it's starting January 7th, 2024 till January 13th for states 1 to state 99. 3 groups, as you can see, state 1 to state 9. Group 2, state 10 to state 37. Group 3, state 38 to 99. MOBA games. I got to play those games. I'm a beer guy. I like how Yam Yam, I'm actually saying hell yeah. If you're talking about Caesars, or if you're talking that I just showed your base. BBB, burn. You're definitely talking about burn, baby, burn. But yeah, you may transfer to states within the same group. They kind of left this open. But state transfer fact states that you can't have, so like state 1, since my account's 45 days older than state 9, I can't transfer state 1 to state 9. So remember that 45 days, you can't, it's not going to happen, guys. You can't just like, basically it's going to prevent whales or some whales or dolphins really. It's going to prevent dolphins from jumping to newer states and attacking and destroying those states. So it's kind of open-ended here, but it's wrong. So state transfer fact says you can't do it if you're 45 days, okay? Only 3 mil. That's all right, man. 420 days later, I bet you can be 300 mil just like me. The event lasts 7 days and divided into 3 phases. Pre-transfer phase. During this phase, the president can set a power cap threshold for entry into their state. So if you don't want anyone above 200 million joining your state, set it to 200 million. If you don't want anyone above 100 million, set it to 100 million. Chiefs above the power cap can only transfer to state with an invite. So there's a player you met in Foundry, a player you met in State for State, and they want to join your state, but they're above your power cap. Send them one of your invites. In phase 2 or phase 3, ordinary chiefs, not presidents, will be able to view potential destinations and the status of target states. So, ordinary chiefs. So the president can't change states, basically. So whoever becomes president, you know they're staying there. So it'll be interesting if some larger whales pay attention to past presidents. If you're going to move to a state, look who's been president the whole time. So state 10 to 37. If they're not president this Sunday or after tomorrow, they might be leaving. If they're always president, and tomorrow they're not. State 1 to state 99, that's a good way, because if they are president, it means they're stuck in their state. They can't transfer with their alliance members or their friends. So here's the big whoa. States are categorized as leading or ordinary. So leading or ordinary, what's that mean? Leading means you're just like a busy state. Ordinary is you're basically a dying state. Leading states are at the vanguard of human prosperity. That's ridiculous. What kind of English translation is that? Like, it just means that you guys have a lot of power, a lot of activity. I hope activity's in there. But that's what it means. This vanguard of human prosperity, like that must have came from UK or something. Leading states' power cap thresholds cannot be modified. Lowest level by default. Leading states cannot special invites. So special invites, there's 3 of them for ordinary states, no for leading states. So that's all there is on that. So for some reason you just get more invites, a special invite. It doesn't really, yeah. S2 takes the leading state. It'd be funny, man, if state 1 isn't a leading state. I want the maximum players coming. I want 53 people coming to state 1. Message me. Let's make it happen. So, invite transfer, 2 days. So at phase 2, presidents may issue ordinary and special invites to ask chiefs of other states to transfer early. So lead states get 5 invites. Ordinary states get 25 regular invites, 3 special invites. Unless they made a huge update to state transfers, which I think they would have to push back the event. I've been told 5 for lead states, 25, and 3 for ordinary states. That's what I've been told for invites, okay? Free transfer, 2 days. Chiefs are free to transfer anywhere provided they meet a state's power cap. So there's 5 open spots for lead states, 25 open spots for ordinary states. Overlord, you almost made it. You could have went from 99 to 38 and moved your way closer. That's one way. If you guys want to come join State 1 one day, keep moving your account to the oldest state. So if you want to go to like one of the older states, if like you want to join State 49 because they're Wales, just keep moving. Yo, man. You're 40 shards on? If you're free to play, man, you might want to just keep accruing your shards still. There's a lot, like, man, I'm big on Gen 3. If you're going to choose something, yeah, none of them keep collecting. So that's the proper result. If you want to actually spend shards, Flint was Lucky Wheel, wasn't it? Use your gems, get gems for Flint. Join an active alliance that you get gems, but honestly, like Jonathan G says, keep collecting, man. There's way better heroes coming. So state transfer costs. This is what everyone's worried about. Transfer passes. The number required is determined by Chief's transfer score. I'm really excited. Shock. I'm going to say this to you. We got to see people's Chief transfer scores. So that might be their true power. I don't know if it's going to put into account what's in backpacks, because it just says Chief stats. The higher it is compared to eligible state ratings. So it's probably going to take the average stats of each state. The more transfer passes are required. So if you're higher than a state, you're gonna have to have more transfer passes. So Alliance Shop or packs is where you get the transfer packs. Yeah, because someone could just like fill their backpack. So those that are looking to actually, if you know you are leaving your state, put it in your backpack. Don't use it. Save up the items. When you move states, you got the items and you can use your items again. So, Meg, appreciate it, man. I love that you interact. I like it. Like, the favorite thing is when I go live on WhiteOut, you guys all interact. So, like, I'm just talking about most of the same stuff daily. Today, the reason why I'm live early is they dropped this letter, and I could talk about it with you guys. Basically, this letter's proven to me that one of my sources is really good. Proves my other source is just full of lies. So people give me a lot of information, and then I just stay quiet till I actually hear other news. And it's funny how many people actually hear. It's funny when people actually hear other news, like, and they bring it to me. I'm like, well, I kind of know. There's multiple people that knew about server transfers early. But I heard something wild originally. I was like, oh, this is going to be awesome. But these state transfers are very tame. But from that one person, what they were saying, it sounds like state mergers might be like what they were saying. So anyways, guys, I have to get going here soon. I know there's 60 or 55 of you guys live right now. I appreciate the support. Almost 1,000 views. I know I did an hour-long countdown for this live stream. I'm going to shorten that up to like 30 minutes. But I'm going to be, if you want to know what I'm going to be live streaming, I'm going to be making more posts daily on my YouTube channel. And when I make that post, it'll say, hey, hopefully going to be live streaming around 15, 16 UTC. I like live streaming at 6 to 8 UTC because my kids are sleeping. Sorry, not 6 to 8 UTC. 0. Yeah, no, you know what? That's actually, I'm 5 to 8 UTC. I can be online. Just because, family first. And that's why I'm going to go for lunch with my wife. It looks like my buddy's texting me and he's going to come for some beers at the same time. I'm not going to be live for the battle phase tomorrow. Maybe I do it with my phone for a bit, but there's not, no, I probably won't. I'm not going to lie. It's 4 a.m. Maybe I wake up tomorrow and I go live for an hour, but there's not, I should just show you guys what battle phase is. Especially State 6 doesn't want a big war, and I'm respecting it. I'm not going to tell all State 1 to abide by it. State 6 is dying, so we're just trying to show some compassion. I'm trying to show compassion. I'm not going to kill a bunch of people. But how to win prep stage for state versus state. Make farms. Get your farms to collect items. And work 2 accounts. Work lots of accounts, guys. That's one way to defend yourself. State 1, maybe I'm not the best one to win prep stage, but collect all your items. Collect the 5 tickets. I think merging states are coming. I'm hoping there's huge news on the anniversary. It's 1 year of these guys being funded. They're probably floating around on yachts right now. Yeah, that's what I honestly, I don't even think I'm going to be trying to lose any troops this castle. So, yeah. All right, guys. Peace. Thank you for everyone that tuned in. Pay attention to the YouTube page. I do polls there. I'm going to make a Google form for you guys. I want people to vote where you want to line up. I'll take that information. I'm going to make a chart. And I'm going to send it to Molly. Be like, hey, man, 50% of people want to meet up in Germany. So, who knows? But peace out, guys. Talk to you guys later. I might be on later, but not for Whiteout Survival. So, yeah. Message me on Discord. And we'll all talk later. Peace.